Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. All right. First of all, before I get down to the nitty gritty, I just want to say thank you to over 500 now subscribers. I appreciate it. I'm excited. But anyway, thank you for everyone who just subscribed newly, and thank you to all my old subscribers. And y'all just stick around for more videos. Today's gonna be like a 2-in-1 special video. All right, I'm going to do a grocery haul, and I'm going to give y'all 3 tips on how to basically have a successful bariatric journey based off of things that I feel like I have done wrong. All right, for those who don't know me and aren't subscribed yet or haven't watched all my other videos, my name is Courtney. I started my YouTube channel basically to just document my bariatric journey. I am a year out as of last month, and I lost a total of 98 pounds. I have been stalled for about, I don't know. That's besides the point. No way am I a physician or anything. I just like giving my tips, tricks, and documenting my journey. So let's get into it. All right. So first, I want to start off by saying that I do feel like the things that you eat, consume throughout the journey is really important because it can really make or break your success. It is really hard to not dabble back into your old behavior throughout the process. Now, that's where me saying that's where I feel like I kind of slacked off a little bit, because anybody that has had the surgery, or even if you haven't, this is just news to you, your stomach will pretty much restrict you from eating a lot of the old things that you ate before. Sugary foods, carbs, probably alcohol, basically things that just aren't good for you. You will, even if you try to consume it, you will get sick. Some people call it dumping, some people just call it throwing up, pooping, whatever the case may be. You intake it and your stomach doesn't like it, it's going to reject it any kind of way. Now, this leads into my number one oops, or something that I feel like I messed up on, and that would be trying old foods again. Now, like I said, in the beginning, I wasn't able to, consume, and when I mean the beginning, I mean maybe, I'm speaking of like maybe 1 month post-op. Let's just start there. I used to love bread, right? Before surgery, I think we all love bread, right? Bread is good. And here it is, let's just say a month out, and I'm like, man, I want to see if I can eat some bread. Okay? Now, little Miss Courtney decides, all right, she's going to try some bread. Now, guys, this isn't real, okay? But I'm just using 1 month because it's easy number. So I try some bread, and it's just like, oh, my stomach tolerates bread, okay? Let me get another piece. Eat some more bread, okay? Oh, I'm full. And then day 2, the next day come around. Oh, well, I ate bread that day, and I didn't get sick. I didn't dump or anything like that. It didn't give me the bubble guts. Let me eat some more bread. And then before you know it, you're 1 month post-op, and then you're eating bread like every day. Now, everybody knows, if you had to do the liquid diet or any of the diets before you had the surgery, bread was not a thing. If you got that booklet or pamphlet that had all the foods you should avoid, bread was probably like the number one up there because it absorbs so much in your stomach, and it's a large ass carb, okay? And so bread in general isn't good for you. You're eating bread every day now because you tolerated it while you was at 1 month post-op, and you're slowly picking up bad habits. Me. And honestly, I think I say this in all my videos. I am so glad that I'm aware of the things that I'm doing wrong and that I shouldn't be doing, because it makes me, being that I'm aware of it, I know that I can try to change it, okay? And bread, pasta, snacking, alcohol, what else? Just all the little things that I have tried to consume again that I loved before surgery was a big mistake. And I completely regret it, because once you introduce your new taste buds, because that's what it is, your stomach, if you love, let's just say, for example, if you love strawberries, okay? Strawberries are sugar, okay? If you love strawberries before you had your surgery, right? And after your surgery, you try strawberries and you're like, oh, strawberries don't even taste the same, okay? It's because your taste buds have changed. So you no longer like strawberries, right? Now, here it is after surgery. Then let's reverse it. After surgery, you had your surgery and you're like, oh, let me try bread. Let me try bread. And you're like, oh, I still love bread. I still love bread. You reintroduce your taste buds back to bread. You love bread. Now your taste buds are gonna like, you're just gonna be like craving bread like over and over. But long story short, the moment that you introduce your body to something is the moment that your berry belly is going to be wanting it. Okay. And if you introduce your body to something that's not good and the more you want it, eventually you're going to cave in. And so that's something I really highly recommend people not to do, is reintroduce yourself to your old foods, because you don't want to backtrack. Okay. Number 2, getting too comfortable with the weight loss. Eventually, as the process goes on and on, you're losing weight fast. And honestly, you're probably losing weight faster than you're even noticing it. Other people are probably noticing it more than you are, because, you know, you got that body dysmorphia shit that be going on. So you're losing weight, and then you get into that moment where you're feeling good about yourself. Ooh, I'm snatched, looking good, whatever. And then you start to slack off. And what I mean by that is you're not drinking your water. You don't feel it necessary to work out. Go for those walks that you should be taking, that you were taking after surgery. You're not taking those anymore because you're like, my body's doing what it's supposed to do. Y'all heard me say that. I'm guilty of thinking that, having that mindset, because it's so hard not to have the mindset, because your body is doing what it's supposed to do. But yet you got to meet it halfway. You get what I'm saying? You have this tool, but you have to use it correctly. You can't just be sitting on the couch all day, every day, and expecting your body just look the same. You have the surgery because you want to look different, you want to be healthy, but yet you're not going for your walks, you're not drinking your water, or working out, hitting the gym, doing any physical activity whatsoever. So that's a regret that I have. And number 3 would be snacking, aka slider foods. All right. We've all heard about slider foods before. That's popcorn, peanuts, anything that's like easy to consume and just slide down. You can eat so much of it, but you just don't get full. Slider foods are horrible. They're horrible because they're addicting. Okay. I find myself a lot of times not eating throughout the day. And what I mean by like not eating full meals. Okay. When I'm hungry, it's like I'm just a little bit of hungry. So let me just go get a snack, which will be a slider food. Okay. I get that slider food, and then it's just like I'll eat a bag of popcorn, and if it fulfills my needs in that moment, and then before you know it, it's just like, oh, I'm a little bit of hungry again. So then you get another slider food, and then that fulfills it for the moment, and then I get hungry again, and it's just the pattern just repeats over and over. And then when it's time for dinner, I'm like, dang, I really haven't eaten today. Why? Because you've been eating slider foods because you're a little bit of hungry. Okay. Snacking is the worst thing. And I'm a stay-at-home mom, for those who don't know. So I really have it bad, because when my kids snack, I kind of snack with them. I give them some chips, and I'm eating, 2-3 chips from their snack, which eventually that stuff adds up. And a carb is a carb, sugar is sugar. And if I'm intaking it, it's in there. You get what I'm saying? So snacking is the worst thing I feel like you can do. Don't let people tell you, oh, these slider foods are, because they're 5 calories, that they're good for you. That 5 calories eventually will add up, because just imagine there's 24 hours in a day. Let's just say 8 hours. Let's say you're at work for 8 hours, and you're like, oh, I'm not hungry. And then you're just constantly eating those slider foods, and those calories add up. That sugar intake adds up. And then before you know it, all you're doing is just eating snacks, and you just really, really think about it. And it's not good. And instead, and later in the video, I will give you guys more alternatives, or different alternatives that I do take when I don't snack. It is so much better it's better to just eat a meal and get yourself properly full, so you won't be hungry. You won't be hungry like 30 minutes down the road eating another slider food. And it is just a little bit of hungry. Like, I'm not starving, but I could just use a little snack. Now, if you fill yourself up with the protein, proper protein, and vegetables and whatnot, you won't be hungry again 30 minutes down the road. Now, I know it sounds like, because this is how I thought of it as well. Well, I'm just a little bit hungry, so I'm not gonna make me a full meal, and then you feel like you're wasting food because you're only going to eat a little bit of it. But girl, y'all, save it. I have literally gone out to eat, and I have literally eaten the same meal, eaten off of that bowl or that plate all day, and I'm completely okay with it. I will pay the money to have, let's just say, a $20 meal, and I'm eating it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Snack, you know what I'm saying? But I know I'm filling myself up with proper nutrients instead of just snacking. So stay away from the slaughter foods. That is my opinion. All right, we're about to get to this grocery haul. Okay, so now that I've talked about and told you guys the 3 tips that I suggest you guys not doing to have a successful bariatric journey, I'm just going to give y'all a little grocery haul of things that I eat on a regular, okay? Now, I want to say, I do want to say, I do not eat these things every day, okay? This is just if I was home, didn't want to cook, kind of VSG items. And if you haven't seen anything up here, then go to the store and get it because it's good. It's good. Okay? So first we're going to start with the drinks, all right? One thing that I am extremely proud of myself for doing is sticking with sugar-free drinks, okay? You will not catch me with a not sugar-free drink, okay? Sugar does something crazy to me, all right? My stomach does not like a lot of sugar, all right? I can eat it, but I know when it's too much and I know when I need to stop, okay? So, and a lot of drinks have a lot of sugar in it. So sticking to the sugar-free drinks have always been, just for my entire year, has just been my thing, okay? So all these are sugar-free. I can only find the Minute Maids, these 2 right here, at Walmart, all right? I can't find them at any other store. Walmart. This one right here, the mango, is my favorite. Like I said, it is 0 sugar in. Out of all these drinks right here, this one is my favorite. This one right here, I love these 2. The 0 sugar lemonades. Amazing. Pretty much anything that's 0 sugar, your girl is trying. Now, these right here. These are the Huggies, okay? Like the kid Huggies. They do have sugar in it, but on the box it says less than 1 gram of sugar. So I'm all for it. And like I told you guys, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I kind of sometimes eat like what my children eat sometimes. And when I found out these had 1 gram of sugar, less than 1 gram of sugar, had to give it a try. And they do good for me, especially like on like family outings. If I don't have a water or something, I'll drink one of their Huggies. So that's for the drinks. Obviously, I didn't put water up here because water is just a, common thing that we all drink. So, of course, water fits in this one as well. Also do drink 0 sugar Gatorade and also packets. I'm going to show you guys, actually. I forgot to put them on the table. Wait a second. These right here are all my 0 sugar packets. Okay, I do drink these too. If I don't just want a water, these are like good for me on the go. They are good, but the only thing with these packets is I feel like they stain my teeth really bad. Like this one right here has to be my favorite. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's like the Starburst blue raspberry drink mix, and like I said, it's 0 sugar, and it leaves my teeth completely blue. They all do for some reason. I just feel like they stain my teeth. So that's the only thing about these things. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. So that's my drinks. These chips, these white cheddar, not chips, this white cheddar popcorn. This one could be considered like a slider food. I do eat it. Like I said, I just try not to intake a lot of it because it doesn't have a lot of sugar. It's only 1 gram of protein in it. So honestly, it's not really beneficial for me, but it is good. And it's not too harmful if you don't consume too much. So white cheddar popcorn. Then I have my peanuts. All right. My peanuts. I love honey roasted peanuts, guys. These things are amazing. Now, it's 7 grams of protein in this whole thing. The entire container is 160 calories, which I'm not intaking this whole thing in a day. So I can maybe finish this within like a week or two, maybe about 2 weeks or so. But I did talk to my doctor about peanuts, and he told me though peanuts are very healthy and they're good for you, to watch how much I intake of of peanuts, because they are fattening as well. That I can eat them, just not, as often as I have been eating them. So I slow down on my peanuts. So if you're eating peanuts a lot, slow down on your peanuts. And then another favorite item, so those would be considered like a snack. And I think this would be too, honestly. These are the tuna salad kits. Oh my gosh, y'all. These things are so good. It's like, they're a little expensive. 3 come in a pack, but they are so good. So you get tuna and then you get 6 crackers, and they give you like a little spoon or whatever. Now, I remember when I first tried it, I didn't like it, but this baby needs some salt and pepper on the tuna. Once you season that how you need it to be seasoned, it is so good, and it fills me up. 1 packet will fill me up. And a lot of times I can't even get through all 6 crackers. But if you haven't tried this, it is amazing. Only 4 grams of sugar in here, and it's 6 grams of protein. So that's pretty good for like as small as it is. I'm a big protein and sugar lookouter. I look for sugar first because, like I said, sugar does not go well with me. And then I look for protein. Now, the protein really doesn't really bother me as much, for real. Because protein isn't making me sick. If anything that's making me gonna be sick, I'm looking for, which is the sugar. So I'll always check that out. Now, this would be considered lunch or dinner, whatever, easy meals. All right. So these are the healthy choices right here. There's beef and teriyaki, which is so good. I got grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo, which is so good. And then chicken vegetable stir fry, which is amazing. And then I love pizza. A lot of protein foods that are like high in protein have like this really distinguished taste. These don't have any of that. It took me a little bit to get used to the pizza. I'm not going to lie. 26 grams of protein in this little pizza, which is good. This thing is like really small. Like, it's kind of small in the box. The box just makes it look a little bigger. All these you need to add some seasoning to because they're a little bland. Healthy foods are most likely bland. But yeah, these are my favorite. All these have, this one has 14 grams of sugar. Why do I keep saying sugar? 14 grams of protein. This one has 28 grams of protein and only 6 grams of sugar in it, which is amazing. And then this one has 23 grams of protein and 8 grams of sugar, which is also good. All right, the next thing we're going to go to is what could possibly be for breakfast. Now, I change my breakfast like all the time. Sometimes I have bacon. Sometimes I have a bowl of cereal. I'm not even gonna lie. I have some oatmeal. We can go back and forth about oatmeal all day. Some people will say oatmeal isn't berry friendly. Some people will say it's berry friendly. Like I said, I look at the protein more than anything. The protein and the sugar. It fits in my category, so I'm eating oatmeal. I don't add anything to the oatmeal. It's just the small packet. It's a big box. And my favorite in here is the maple and brown sugar. It's the small packet. And you just add water. And sometimes I would add a little bit of brown sugar in it. And that's it. I don't add any like sweetener, any syrup or anything like that. And I mix it with water. So there's that. Like I said, we can go back and forth about oatmeal. Some people say it's bariatric friendly, and then some may say it's not. But like I said, as long as it's not getting me sick, and for the most part, it fills me up for a while. If I eat a packet of oatmeal, I won't be hungry for a few hours. Versus if I just eat a slice of bacon and some eggs, I'm going to be hungry a little sooner, I've come to realize. So I love that the oatmeal fills me up more. Next thing is these like Mexican burritos. These things are really good, okay? Sausage, egg, and sausage, egg, and cheese in a burrito. And these are 10 grams of protein, just one of them. When I eat one, I can't really finish it. I might have like 2 or 3 bites left to finish it. But they are good, low in sugar, high in protein. So that's my favorite thing out of all that, you know. So basically conclude like my store haul, my grocery haul for like my VSG, you know, items or whatever. If you guys have any questions about anything up here, please leave a comment or whatever. And like I said before, I do want to emphasize that I don't eat these things every day. And I'm sure you guys understand, you know, you don't eat the same foods every day. You try different things you got to eat. You know, sometimes you're working and you just don't have the time to, you know, go actually and sit down and have a full meal. But if not, like, hopefully you pick something up from this video. You can go get some of these. Like I said, these tuna salad packets are awesome. And they don't have to be refrigerated. They can be room temperature. Yeah. I hope you guys took something informative away from this video. If so, please leave a comment, a like, and make sure you guys subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. And remember those 3 tips that I told y'all before. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Learn from me. Okay? Learn from what I was doing wrong. Okay? With that being said, y'all have a blessed day, and I will see y'all in the next video.